Hey everybody, it's Innovision! What a time to be alive! We're in the midst of a PC gaming renaissance. You can take your PC gaming library anywhere you want to go. And we have so many choices as gamers. It might even seem overwhelming at times, but choices are awesome. Lately, we've been getting a lot of questions about getting the RGB controller lighting on the OG Legion Go once you've got SteamOS installed. And in today's video, I want to share with you an essential Legion Go specific plugin for SteamOS. It's a Decky Loader plugin and it's called Legion Go Remapper, and it allows you to do so many cool things with your Legion Go controllers. It almost gives it a native experience just like the one you would have in Windows. You asked, we listened. We're about to go over step by step how to get Legion Go Remapper up and running on your Legion Go to not only enable you to adjust your RGB lighting settings, but other Legion Go controller specific features. Stick around because your controllers are about to get lit. At the time we put together our how to install SteamOS video, we also were not able to get RGB lighting working. In the past, I'd used HueSync with some success during the beta, but we were fortunate enough that the developer of Legion Go Remapper, Aaron Lee, who happens to be the developer of Simple Decky TDP, reached out to us. He let us know about this plugin, and so we gave it a try. I just want to say thanks, Aaron, for taking a moment to reach out to the community, and thanks for your hard work putting these plugins together. I know it's a labor of love. I'm sure everyone else here also has many thanks for you. So ever since I installed the Legion Go Remapper, it's been a complete game changer. Not only does the Legion Go Remapper let you adjust the RGB light settings on your left and right controller on the OG Legion Go, it also lets you modify the gyro settings, the touchpad controls, and the feature that I love the most, it gives you the complete mapping of your Legion Go controller buttons, the same mapping you would have under Windows, but now in SteamOS. This includes cycling through your TDP performance setting presets. You know, where you hit the Legion space button plus the Y button and it cycles through the different performance settings. This is awesome, especially for folks who don't want to go into Simple Decky TDP and manually tweak their TDP settings. You can just quickly pick one of the presets and cycle through them. That is game changing for me. That is actually how I like to use my device. This is awesome. This makes the Legion Go feel right at home, even when you're running SteamOS. Here, we're going to show you how to get the Legion Go Remapper up and running on your device. Note that it only works on the OG Z1 Extreme Legion Go at this time. So at this point, you've got SteamOS already installed on your Legion Go. The next thing you're going to want to do is install Decky Loader. Decky Loader is a plugin manager that lets you install several different plugins that extend the functionality of SteamOS and really fully unlock your device. I went to Google, I searched for Decky Loader, and it's the very first website here, this deckyloader.xyz. You'll click into it, and then you'll go to download. We're going to download this installer, and it's going to show up in our downloads folder here. But before we can run it, we need to go ahead and set a password on our primary user on our device. And by default, SteamOS comes configured with a user named Deck. And so what we're going to want to do is go into System, go into this program called Console. You could also search for it up here if you don't feel like going into the System menu, but it's Console with a K. So you'll click on that, and we're going to set our password. And to do this, we're going to type the command PASSWD and hit Enter, and it's going to ask for our new password. And you'll be typing it and you won't see anything show up on the screen. That's totally okay. It's designed that way. It's intentional. So we're confirming our password now. And our password's updated successfully. And so now we can go ahead and install that Decky Loader. And to do that, we're just going to double click on it. And it's going to ask us what we want to do. Do we want to open it because it's probably a script, or do we want to execute it? So we want to execute it, and it's asking, are you sure you want to do this because it's from a internet resource versus something that came packaged with the operating system. So we'll click continue, and it's going to ask for our password. And so this is where you have to make some choices. Typically, most folks are going to be on SteamOS stable, and if that's the case, just pick this release. But if you're on SteamOS beta or any of the preview channels, you're going to want this pre-release. In this video, I'm using the stable channel, and I'm just going to use release. I'm going to click OK, and it's downloading a few things. Alright, it's done downloading, it's installed, and now we can exit the installer. Now for installing Legion Go Remapper, just remember this only works on the original Z1 Extreme Legion Go with the detachable controllers. This will not work on the Legion Go S models. And so I'm searching in Google for Legion Go Remapper, and the first thing that comes up, another awesome repo by the very talented Aaron Lee. And we're going to scroll down to his one-line curl command for installing this. Legion Go Remapper is going to give you control of the Legion Go's gyro controller capability, also the TDP shortcuts that you would use, you know, the Legion button plus the Y button to cycle through your different TDP presets. So that's actually really nice for folks who don't want to mess with simple Decky TDP. They can just use their Legion Go just like it would be in Windows to cycle through the presets. This tool actually interfaces to the Legion Go BIOS, and that's why it works. So we're going to grab this command, we're going to go to our trusty console, and we're going to paste it in here. Now let's take a look at Legion Go Remapper. So I want to enable RGB control. And there we go, it's enabled. I can change the color. You know, we can make it dynamic where it's constantly cycling. We can make it pulse. We can spiral. I like solid, and I like something in the kind of blue purple color palette. All right, I usually go with like 33% brightness. So we want to enable controller remaps. Another amazing feature of this plugin is this enable controller remaps. So you can enable per game remaps, but you can also enable the touchpad. And so now my touchpad's going to work for games. And the way it looks to a game, it's going to look like the Steam controller. And if you want to enable gyro, you can have it behave like the left joystick for your left gyro and behave like a right joystick for your right gyro. Another really neat thing about the Legion Go Remapper is since we've enabled the remapping, so right now it's using the custom TDP settings, but if I hit the Legion space icon and the Y button, put us in the cool mode, I can cycle through my different TDP settings just like you would on a Windows-based Legion Go. It's easy to see why Legion Go Remapper is one of my new favorite Decky Loader plugins. Let me know if there are other plugins you all would like to see. For example, we use the Decky FrameGen plugin in a performance analysis study, and we can go further in depth if that's something you all would want to see. There's also Decky Loader plugins that let you stylize and update the themes on your Legion Go when it's running SteamOS. It adds eye candy and it changes it up so you don't have to stay with the same kind of UI if you want. There's also plugins that help you sync your game saves. Check it out. Look in the Decky Loader plugin marketplace and see if there's other plugins out there you'd like us to discuss here. Let me know. Hit me up in the comments section. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, so you see all the amazing gaming tips, tricks, and mods we've got coming down the pipeline.